Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. This is episode 203, and it is part of the path of transmutation. I'm going to be real quick about this, but Adventure March is coming, and so if you are not in the know, if you're not in the loop, if you don't have our Facebook or our Twitter or our Discord thrown up, you're gonna miss something, and I promise you're gonna want to be around for Adventure March. There's going to be prizes, there are going to be giveaways, there's going to be live streams, and it's all going to be worth it. So please come hang out with us. Check it out. Adventure March is really a way for us to give back to all of you guys, and we really love it. We have a ton of fun, and we hope you have fun too. This episode, as always, is brought to you by our patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc. You can be a patron too. All you have to do is go over to patreon.com, kick in a little bit. There's a private RSS feed there. There's all kinds of bonus materials. We just did a little switch around on what we're doing for the $3 level. So there's going to be like a monthly bonus interview show that I'm conducting that it should be a ton of fun. Our first episode was with Steph. We talked about Jennuvera, the character. It was a great time. So again, I want to thank patrons like Tony, Phil, Nick, James, and Chris, who help make this show possible. Without their support, things would be a lot different, that's for sure. So if you've got a little extra to throw that way, you know, March might be a good time for that. There's a little bit of a bonus for those who are following us. I don't want to say too much more, but head over, become a patron today. You hopefully won't regret it. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
Like, usually when you bring people back from the dead in books, it turns out really bad.
That's just to sell more books.
ReedJebeddo, the rogue.
God, it's so good to see something positive happen. God, I'm so glad to be back home. You know, let's make sure we get Clug fixed up, then we'll have 2 under our belts. This is awesome.
Jennuvera, the sorcerer. Jennuvera, you are a powerful sorcerer capable of very strong magics.
Oh, this is the first time someone acknowledges how good I am at magic and convict me of a fucking crime? What the shit?
Gillik, the paladin warlock.
Can we find you, like, something else to tap into instead?
Yeah.
What, give it 4 levels of warlock? Are you shitting me?
And Asher, the druid barbarian.
Asher, like, puts his hand on Gebeddo's shoulder. This is the most affectionate you've ever seen Asher.
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated. Let's get started. So, Torik's body, the goo from his body just dissipates into the floor, fading away as you are still down here in these sewers under the Ashen Observatory.
We did it, everybody! I'm Jennuvera, if you were curious. That's it.
Okay. I get it.
Well, should we keep going?
Yeah, let's, I'll send out the zombie again. So I cast Minor Illusion and send the zombie in front of us.
Okay. The 5 of you continue down this twisting hallway that quickly changes as you are walking down it. There is a hard separation where the hall opens out into a forest, a dark forest. No light comes in from the canopy above, and you are walking through what looks like almost like a glowing mushrooms hanging on the trees are what's providing any amount of light here, as well as a few glowing insects as you travel through this now kind of open foresting space. Behind you, you can still see the opening that leads back into the space where you just were. It's still behind you, but this is now what's sprawling out ahead of you.
Out of
This is the forest where my play cave was.
out of habit, I'm gonna try and stealth to not be found.
Give me a stealth check at disadvantage for your heavy armor.
Great. Yeah, it's that's a 13.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys hear
I
him
don't-
clinking around.
Yeah, probably the 5th or 6th time I bend weird and the metal on my calf hits the metal on my thigh. I'm like, oh, right. Never mind. Sorry.
For a brief
And,
moment, Jennuvera didn't know where you were because her passive perception is 10. So,
Jebeddo points at Gillik and casts message, and just says,
Yeah, what's up?
"Damn it!"
God, I love that we've
Got him.
figured that out. Oh my god.
Got him. And then he flips off Gillik and turns to smoke.
Okay.
Yep, I deserve that. Don't mind me, just gonna walk here and there. He makes so much noise.
Are you guys just pushing through into the woods?
Yeah, I mean, does anyone know where we're supposed to go?
That should have been Rob who did that.
Yeah, but someone had to.
Yeah.
I assume we just keep going.
Yeah, it just seems like what the forest just the world just changes into other things.
I mean, we could wait. You know, isn't the world just kind of always changing into other things though? Like if you really think about it, you know what I mean? Like on a long enough time.
No, I got it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Hey,
got
y'all! This way! The zombie's heading this way.
Hey, y'all.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zombie pushes forward, and you're following along behind him. It's hard to.
I love that move. God, I love that move so much.
because it's just an illusion of a zombie.
And he's clearly leading it where he wants it to go. And I guess we better follow it.
Let's move this story along.
It's hard to see this zombie, even the 20 feet in front of you that it is, because of how dark it is in this forest. It's just outside your visible range a little bit. Gillik, you feel empowered by this, like you're a whole AC point higher, or
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Give me the AC points.
I'm really liking this.
The first time it's
That's
ever
pretty
been
good.
relevant, and Josh isn't playing.
For shit.
Oh yeah, feeling good.
At the edge of the clearing, you see a clearing starts to open ahead of you, but at the edge of it, where the zombie is, there are two hooded, cloaked figures on either side. They draw weapons as the zombie draws close.
Jebeddo guides the zombie so that, to the right in the clearing, so that when I'm attempting to make them look the opposite way of where we're approaching, see if the zombie can flank them.
Yeah, so you guys are coming down a pathway, and the zombie's coming down the pathway also. They're at the edge of the clearing, at the mouth of the clearing. like almost to keep people from going into the clearing. So you can
won't
send
work,
it
yeah.
off into the woods, or you can try something else.
Everybody hide real quick.
Okay. Gillik hides.
All right, everybody can make a stealth check.
Yes.
And then if half the group succeeds, we'll say that the whole group succeeds.
I'm gonna add 21. No.
I'm gonna add 5.
I add a -1
To your
and
disadvantage
I get
roll.
a 3. 7.
Great.
19.
10.
Okay. One of the figures leaps forward and slashes at the zombie with a long curved blade. The blade passes through the zombie. Do you shout no when it does that?
I said ow.
Oh. Do you shout ow?
Yep.
That's so Kath. I love that.
He's really trying to play Gebeddo, but like didn't want to mess up the illusion.
He's really working on all cylinders.
Hold on.
Holding. I'm so excited to cast all of these cool ass spells. Holy shit. Everything dies.
Okay. So the two figures step forward. They cut through the thing. They hear you shout "ow." They realize it is an illusion, and they start to charge down the path toward the five of you. You don't appear to be hidden to them.
I've got this. Don't worry.
And Gillik steps out in front of them, ready to do battle.
Oh yeah, no, me too.
Their voices call from under the hoods. Name yourselves.
Okay.
Keth.
Oh.
No last name.
It's written on my character sheet.
Gillik Urdrad, at your service.
Jennuvera Diardrian Warrior. I think I got it.
She gives a little like hand.
The middle name
Kat
is
gives a
tough.
little like.
I don't know how to do with 2 A's. I don't know what to do.
You should learn Draconic as one of your next languages.
Well, currently, I know it.
So you know you slaughtered it.
I know. I slaughtered it. Primordial. Jesus Christ! I can't believe I insulted you. You know harder languages than I. That's like trying to learn Gaelic. Jesus.
Well, hello there. I am Gebeddo Funkin' One Shoot Stumble Knackle Timber Shivers at your service. Did you happen to kill that zombie we were following?
Who is this one?
I am Gebeddo Funkin' One Shoot Stumble Knackle Timber Shivers at your service.
Not you.
oh.
The one with no shirt.
Where?
Reflexively.
Jennuvera looks down.
Reflexively.
Gebeddo also looks down.
Asher, as Jennuvera, looks down and is immediately blushes and just looks up.
Asher looks at everyone looking down and looks down.
Yeah, you're not wearing a shirt, Asher.
Oh, me. I'm Asher. That's right.
I'm
I'm Asher of the Naku. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Suddenly their posture changes. He is the one. You
What?
will come with us.
No.
All of you.
Who are you?
Why?
Introduce yourselves.
You have come to our grove. We will not introduce ourselves. You will follow us. They turn and walk back down the path.
What? We don't have to follow them. They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We could just go a different direction.
Yeah, but
I don't know. It feels rude not to,
I feel
you know?
like we already
Yeah.
committed.
You hear a howl of a wolf from the woods to your left.
Let's definitely go forward.
Gillik follows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keth.
You know,
Jennuvera follows.
hey guys, now that we're going your way, what are your names again?
We have given our names to the circle.
Oh, yeah, but we are asking. You know, we.
Oh, Yeah, it sounds like we might be outside the
Yeah,
circle.
we are. Never mind.
We do not have names of our own anymore. We have given them to the circle.
Oh, okay. What were your names?
We are forbidden for mentioning them. They have been given to the circle.
That's a weird name.
Only the elder contains a name within our order. You will speak
it's
with
his
her.
What's her name?
She can share her name with you if she so chooses.
Okay.
As you step into the clearing, you see that there are several other hooded figures around the outer ring of this circle. In the center, there is a large tree that has grown from the center of this grove, and it seems to have grown into a throne almost. Like there is a seating area here, and in it you see a very elderly woman.
I really wish I was role playing myself. This seems like this is going to be dope. And extremely for me.
There is an elderly woman. Both Asher and Jennuvera, you recognize her as Asher's sister, sitting in the chair. And she says, "You have stepped into our circle, into our lair when I have tried so hard to hunt you.
Do
We
it.
did. Yep, we did. We are here.
Not you. Do not speak to me.
I already did, but okay.
I speak only to my brother now."
You know what? This is gonna sound weird. But no, you're right. Talk to yourself, himself, myself. Talk to her, him.
You.
Asher's just like looking around, like kind of like
Nailing it.
I asked you once, long ago, brother, not to heed this call, and you did not listen. And now we have come to the final chapter. Now we have come to the resolution. This is why I asked you not to do this.
Perhaps you can consider not fighting. I'm sorry, you're right. Not talking to me.
Asher's still just like not even paying attention. Like he's not even looking at her talking.
Fucking Gillik. How did you guys get here anyway?
I am not speaking to you. I am speaking to my brother.
Oh, I know. You're right.
Keth nudges Asher and says, "Hey, that's you."
What? Oh,
Yours.
oh, yeah. Hi, hey, oh, sibling, yeah. Okay. What?
She slowly pushes herself up to standing from
Whoa, don't rush.
from the chair. She says, "You and I
Me.
will
and
end
you.
this now.
What are we ending?
Everything."
Ash.
No.
So
What's happened before?
go ahead and make a this will be everyone. Spells.
Can I counterspell?
You can attempt to, yes.
Okay.
I turn to smoke.
I'm going to
Won't
try and
affect this.
I'm going to try and
I don't care.
counter.
It's just sweet.
Fucking so cool.
Hell yeah. Counterspell. I cast it at its normal level.
Okay. So you are going to have to roll against this.
Yep. And so it's I add what to it? Arcana? Right? Or
I
spell?
just think it's your spell save or your spell attack spell or whatever. Your no. It's whatever your spell. So it's charisma. It's a charisma roll.
It's just charisma, so +5. Okay. Cool. What's 24? Is that good?
Sure. She raises her hands, and you watch as fire begins to brew in the air. Dark clouds rippling with smoke and flame. And just before they begin to spray down, you slash your hand across the air, and the clouds just burst and dissipate.
Whoops, how did that happen?
See, your brother is so powerful. Okay, listen.
Kill them.
Asher just kind of like shakes his hands in front of him.
No, stop.
Kill
stop.
them!
No, stop. Why
The
are
guards
you in
come
the
running
leyline
forward.
Don't make. Oh boy, why are you in the ley line?
The guards come running forward, and they make attacks. As they come at you, their bodies turn to that goo as Gillik's brother did, and begin to try to envelop you. So the 2 guards come forward. One attacks Jennuvera, and one attacks Gebeddo.
Am I close enough to give the one attacking Jennuvera disadvantage?
You are.
Is
I do.
Gebeddo smoke, so he's hard to hit?
No, that's not how that works.
Oh.
But it is sweet.
Yeah.
Looks like both miss.
Sweet.
Whoa! Why are we fighting?
Roll initiatives.
Yay! Done. I did it.
If this D20 was standardized, then I would have rolled higher.
Yeah.
If they didn't spend all their time worrying about those
Yeah.
D6s.
Who's rolling dem?
11. Jennuvera got an 11. Boy, I'm still not used to
16.
not playing Asher.
Asher got a natural 1.
Hell yeah, you nailing this. You are nailing this.
That's got us.
It would be fucked up if you were used to playing Jennuvera after like 30
That's
minutes.
Keth
17.
and Gebeddo.
9.
That's not right.
You had
Check
5,
again.
right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Yes. Check your roll again. It sounds like you rolled
it's
wrong.
a 24.
Sounds like you were rolling.
24.
Yeah, that sounds better.
I mistook the numbers.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, natural 20,
Yeah.
you're right.
Keth, it's your turn.
Oh. Keth breaks the Redeemers over his knee. I think there are like 6 of them at this point.
No, they just keep on getting smaller.
And just
You're flinging little flecks
Like,
of Redeemer at
little,
people.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Shrapnel.
so Keth gets the Redeemers and attacks.
They're now 2 sets of nunchucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Held together by splintering wood. Like
We're gonna get Gorm, guys.
That is a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Redeeming.
Okay. We're going to say that just evens out to 2 attacks.
2 hits.
2 successful attacks?
2 successful attacks.
Ooh, okay.
But you don't...
2020, folks. Anthony finally fucking quit.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 5.
I know what the rules say. I don't care.
9, 10, 11. 6, 7.
you hit.
You trip. Season 1, Anthony.
18.
You trip in such a way that you hit them so hard on the second turn and then are prone. Season
27 damage.
4. Season 4.
And then I'm gonna spend a point of key to... Oh, shoot. I took notes on that and I fucking erased them. I'm gonna spend a point of key to get my 2 gauntlets of guaranteed crit. Oh, wait. No, that's not the same thing. But I do have a gauntlet of 2 gauntlets of guaranteed crit, so that's fun. I think the key just gets another 2 attacks. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, unarmed.
Oh, I have to roll. All right. 30 and 22
Both
to hit.
both hit.
Oh, well, it's gone forever. Nine, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22.
Okay. You have.
Oh, wait, sorry. The key... Is the key unarmed?
Yes.
It's a D6 plus 5.
No. Okay, so whatever 22 minus 6 is.
Okay. You also have one more bonus action you can use to make an offhand attack, or you can do something else with, but you can't spend key points.
30 to hit.
That hits.
10.
Okay, great. Yeah, you...
Oh, all of that was supposed to just be subduing.
you turn
Subguing.
You turn to the hooded guard and
Subguing.
begin slamming into them with the redeemers. Whap, 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 and then a couple of quick kicks, and the goo just is subdued to the ground as a subdued puddle of goo.
Wow, I bet his weapon's gonna trigger.
Oh. His weapon triggers
This is more for Anthony,
And-
sorry.
and attacks.
We've made this clear. I've quit.
Yeah, what's the
Tapping
weapon
out.
triggering actually do?
Just one more
He
attack.
gets an extra attack.
Oh.
26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
15.
Okay. Next up is Gillik. Keth, that was like all the hits. Usually, Keth
Yeah.
misses like 3 or 4 of those.
Oh, well, Keth got smarter.
Inside.
And the inside. Keth has one more voice in his brain that's helping him out.
No.
Also, you forget that you ignored my nat 1, so...
That's true. Gillik, it's your turn.
Okay. So there's one next to Jennuvera, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay.
And so, Gillik summons for Doom, and
Is Gillik saying all of this out loud?
Yeah.
and,
He swings to hit. He's 27 to hit.
That hits.
Great. And he will choose to smite. And I don't know what that means.
But it sounds so cool.
But Josh says it all the time, and so, I
So
wanted to do
you get
it.
for a first level spell slot, you get an extra 2d8 worth of damage.
Okay.
And then for every spell slot higher than that, you get an extra d8 worth of damage.
Okay.
It can be necrotic or radiant, but you have up to 3rd level spell slots, which are also warlock spell slots, which means they reset after a short rest.
You know,
But
with all
that's
the
also,
short
like, the-
rests we do.
Right, exactly. But with all the nuclear, that's like the nuclear spell slot. That's like an extra 4d8, I think, or 5d8, something like that.
Okay, that seems really excessive.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to use a first level spell slot for that
Right.
smite.
So your hammer also does a d8 worth of damage, and then you also
Yes.
get an extra d6.
So I do 3d8, 1d6, and then I add 5.
Right.
Oh boy, do you usually roll ones for damage?
Yes, that's Felix. Congratulations, you have.
Sorry,
succeeded in
He's
playing the
such a
character
good role
correctly.
player.
so it's
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 physical damage, 2 radiant damage, and 6 fire damage.
Hell yeah.
He's playing season 1 Gillik.
Oh, and you get 2 attacks.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
And so Gillik is going to so he comes down one way with Verdum, and then he is going to follow through, and so he does a pirouette and drops the hammer down again
boy.
on him.
I can't wait for that natural one, baby.
That's a 28 to
never
hit
mind.
this time.
That one hits.
But you have
Great. And can I tell after that first hit how beat up he is?
Between Keth's extra attack and your attack, it looks like the goo is starting to lose its form.
All right. I will smite again. One more level 1 spell here. And this time it is 12 physical, 9 radiant, and 4 fire.
Okay. Next up is Gebeddo.
All right, Gebeddo was hanging back a little bit while Gillik was talking to his sister. So all of a sudden, he's gonna sprint forward, do...
You mean while Asher was talking to his sister?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
It was Gillik's brother in the sewers.
Right.
Exactly.
So he's gonna sprint up and do a front flip, and then a cartwheel, and then try and flip over Gillik, and stab with the all-seeing blade. Unseen?
Into the sister?
Yeah.
Great.
So I'm assuming that was very
Let's
acrobatic,
go.
right?
Fun. Fly
Yeah, yeah.
more.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Yes, do that again.
That's the blade.
Oh, jeez. I was like, do I really sound like that?
I was also confused.
I was like so upset for a second.
Do another flip.
I like how excited my swishy is about the flips.
This blade wants action.
Yeah.
All right, 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Oh, wait. Was that for the check or for the...
Oh, that was, yeah, that was your acrobatics. You did a 17 on acrobatics?
Oh wait, is he within 10 feet of Gillik?
No, I rolled a 7, so 16.
Is that only on saves? Is that
It's only on
everything?
saves. So with a 16, yeah, you vault over Asher. You just pop up over him, and like jump, like land on his shoulder and jump off and try to stab down in. So just make a regular attack with the blade.
All right. $26.
26 will hit.
Yeah.
You do have sneak attack.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm just gonna roll a fistful of d8s. Hold on.
Just not. I don't know how many.
What's the fistful?
I just want to make sure I'm not doing something ridiculous.
You probably are. It's just also probably right.
50 to hit. I mean, 50 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you stab in with the all-seeing blade. There's a crackle of energy. The creature, Asher's sister, like the whole opens up in its chest as it tries to pull itself away from the blade, and it lets out a scream as the face contorts into this amber goo. And now it makes an attack at you, Gebeddo. If I can find my dice, I found them. It hits. It tries to engulf you. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
Holy shit.
Fair enough.
11.
Okay.
You get +2 for a saving throw, being within 10 feet of me, right?
You're not within 10 feet of Gillik. He ran up and vaulted Asher.
Did we already make Akira jokes? Like, did that happen already with like the
Yeah.
goo swallowing
Yeah.
everyone? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure we covered that.
I know we've made Akira jokes in the last couple episodes.
All right,
I can't
all right.
remember specifically.
All right. I don't want to rehash that
No,
if we
no.
didn't have to.
Tetsuo. So it wraps itself around Gebeddo, like engulfing him with her chest. She just like sucks up Gebeddo. His legs are kicking in the air as he's being pulled into this creature. You take 24 bludgeoning damage, and you have failed your check. You will get an opportunity on your next turn to keep from being engulfed.
Whoa, hey, let me go!
Canada.
Jennuvera, it's your turn.
Great. Seeing that Gebeddo is currently being engulfed, I'm going to shoot it with a shitload of scorching rays.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 3 shots at it. It's plus 10. Cool. So a 23, a 21, and a 14.
The 23, the 21, and the 14 all hit.
All of them. Yay. So that's 66, baby. For 8, 12, 22, 23, 24, 25 fire damage.
Yeah, okay, 25 fire damage.
Oh, and I can add a D4 or D6 acid, right? Because of this Ataha, I think.
I mean, you got it in front of you. I don't know.
Yes. Plus 2.
Yeah.
Plus 2 acid.
All right.
And then are the other 2 guards like next to each other?
One of the guards is dead. I'm sorry. One of the guards is subdued. It is just a pile of goo on the floor.
Subdued.
The other one is attacking you actively.
Okay, so good to know. I'm going to quicken spell, spend 2 pointies, and I'm gonna chill touch it
Well,
because it's a cantrip.
so cantrip you can do.
Yeah, I know. I looked at I got you. I did research.
Disregard.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I stand corrected.
Yeah, eat my fuck. Make another ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay.
I'm 12.
You miss.
So sorry.
There's just a little bit of satisfaction behind that you missed.
Great exchange.
Anthony, I just want you to remember, D&D is not the DM against the players.
It's the players against the DM.
Yeah, this is a collaborative storytelling exercise.
You're right. Asher, it's your turn.
I just went.
Yeah.
Is Gebeddo still stuck in the goo?
Yep.
Okay, can I use Thorn Whip to try to wrap around his leg and pull him out?
It's gonna hurt so much!
Yeah, you can do that.
Roll that
I don't
Yeah, you can thorn whip your teammate.
You can pull him though, 10 feet.
Do I have to do damage? Like,
Yes.
when
If
I-
you thorn whip, you have to do damage. You can do the pull, but you will have to do damage.
Worth it. It's gonna be so awesome.
I mean, it's real cool. Gebeddo's not happy about it.
fuck it. Everyone's like,
Go
yeah,
for
go
it, dude.
for it. Do damage. All right.
Not my body, not my problem.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we're in a ley line. Fuck it.
What do you mean?
all right.
Hey, do you think we've been in here for an hour yet?
No.
All right. Is it just a regular?
No, it's plus
attack roll?
9. It should be on the front of the sheet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Steph, what can Keth do every hour?
Try
Alright.
to walk again.
Fuck! Okay, I thought I missed like a cool ability.
4 years of missing.
Yeah, can you like research monk and fighter for me? Just get back.
Nah.
I got a 26 to hit
Yeah.
for the Thorn Whip.
Okay. Roll damage.
It fucking hits.
All right. Great.
It's 3d6, I think, right? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Asher! What are you doing?
That just comes out as.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Bastards!
11 points of damage.
Okay. You wrap.
And pull.
Yeah, you wrap around his legs and tug with this thorn whip. You pull him back 10 feet, and there's just this long string of goo coming from the
Ew.
center of the creature as you're pulling back on Gebeddo, who is still wrapped up tight.
Ew.
This reminds me of that traveling pay poltergeist.
Keth, it's your turn.
Keth hits stuff.
All right.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, there's. Yep.
Don't specify.
He wouldn't. 28 and 29 to hit.
Both hit. This was the best idea.
25 damage.
Okay. You smash in with the Redeemers, and you turn
Non-lethal.
the second guard non-lethally to goo.
You have to yell it after you've hit, right?
Right.
Sure.
Like
Or else
that's okay.
No,
After
you're doing it
you've
right.
done the damage.
After you've already done the damage is
Right.
when is the right time to
You've
say
done
it.
everything correctly.
Good.
I hate this.
I love it more now.
Okay. Yeah, you strike him down. He is unconscious. Anything else?
How many are?
Your weapon triggers.
The one that is engulfing Gebetto is still up, but she's a ways away from you.
Well, now she's closer. Part of her is closer.
Part
right?
of her is closer. So you could
Okay, with his
move.
weapon trigger, he's gonna throw one of the Redeemers
Okay.
at her.
Okay. Make. Mike is unimpressed with the
25.
disregard you have for his weapons. A 25 hits.
Well, so the Jennuvera part of his brain doesn't understand because she's never used her weapon in her life. Like all of her magic flows through it, but like
Yeah, she's never pulled the trigger.
never
She's
pulled
just
the
pointing
trigger.
it
Yeah.
around. Like
I think if you listen back, she's pulled it a couple of times, but it's been a
You're right.
long time.
Yeah.
like in the caves of Kiev.
Okay. So you throw the Redeemer. Go ahead and roll damage.
12.
Okay. Yeah, you throw it and it bounces off the creature who just looks furious.
Boink.
Ket says cool.
Gillik, it's your turn.
Okay.
Gillik is going to try and like smash his hammer down to separate the goo and Gebetto from the main chunk of the goo monster.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. I think Asher pulling Gebetto pulled it just within your stubby little legs range. So you can head over there and swing down on it.
Great. Because otherwise I could cast Expeditious Retreat to run.
Expeditious retweet.
Expeditious to
Expeditious Retweet.
You slam that retweet like instantly.
Like, subscribe!
Smash that like button, baby.
All right, so yeah, he runs up there.
Okay.
And let's see. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Great. He's going to... Do I get the impression that this is a stronger chunk of goo than the last two?
Yes.
Okay. Then he is going to level 2 smite.
Okay.
So that's 4d8, right, Josh?
That's correct. And don't forget, as a bonus action, you can cast Hex, which will add an additional d6 worth of damage per strike.
Ooh, I should have done that. Well, I will do that before my next attack. So yeah, he's going to bring the hammer down.
Well, no, because it's a bonus action, so you can still do
Well,
it.
he already hit, right?
Yeah,
Right,
You already
I
rolled.
in
already
the first
rolled-
round, but
Yeah,
you already rolled the hit.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. We got 7, 14, 21 radiant, 6 physical, and 5 fire.
Okay, you
So,
bring
32?
Verdum down onto this strand that is connected to Gebetto. It like pulls down the strand, and then it rubber bands the hammer back up behind you. You dealt damage, but you did not break the strand.
Okay. Gillik is going to use a bonus action to cast Hex. And the disadvantage will be on Dex saves.
Okay.
So he will bring the hammer down one more time, trying to separate that once again. And that is a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess.
And I will level 2 smite again. And this time it is 16. 24 radiant and 6 physical, so that's 30, and 2 fire. 32 damage again.
Yeah, you slam the hammer down again. This time, the band comes all the way down to the ground. Like, you slam it between the hammer and the ground. It quickly lets go of Gebetto and writhes back as it just gets pulled back into the mass and just goos out over the ground at the base of the tree.
Yuck.
And you see around the circle all of the other druids who were standing nearby. They just drop away as well.
Nice one, Gillik.
Hey. All right.
Thanks. Wait.
Thank you.
Yeah, that makes more sense now. I'm confused.
Also, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait, don't leave.
No, to the
Where are you
go.
going?
What else do we see? Like, we see this tree in the middle of a clearing. Do we see any paths leading off of it aside from the one that we came?
Yeah, there is a clearing. There's a path out of this clearing on the opposite side as well.
Gebetto looks at everyone else and shrugs, casts Minor Illusion, and Zombie heads that way.
Okay.
Do you all think that we're gonna somehow encounter things that are related? Like, everyone's going to encounter one family member that we have to fight? Boy, I hope not.
What?
Well, we just fought 2 family members of people, and they were goo all along.
I think I already killed my dad.
I think.
I honestly don't remember myself. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I did kill
Yeah,
my
yeah,
dad.
Kath, you
Honestly.
killed your dad. You definitely killed your dad.
Honestly, Gebetto, I hope we fight your mom next. She seems the weakest.
Wow, but to be fair, you're probably right. Yeah, that's a good call.
Very sweet lady, but definitely a pushover.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
And Gillik lets the hammer go into wherever it goes. Where does it go? Does
The
Gillik
void.
feel where
Jeez,
it
all right,
is?
Billie Eilish.
Yes.
Yeah, you feel that you're
Yes, Gil-
connected to it still. You feel that it is in a place. It's not a thing you can describe beyond the void. But yeah, it is still in contact with you. You can still feel its presence.
Huh. Whoa. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, I miss being able to do that.
You can turn into cool stuff, though. You
Oh.
can turn into a giant fire monster.
As soon as he says
don't do
that,
it.
Gillik turns
Why
into a
would
giant
you-
fire monster. Or Asher turns into a giant fire monster. He's just thinking about it. He's like, I can do that.
Hey, Kath, don't forget your redeemer before we leave.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Doesn't that
I got it. I got
Isn't that
it.
the best feeling though?
No, that's just a stick, Keth. Your redeemer's over there.
Keth grabs the redeemers and twists them back together.
Nope.
Like a pool cue.
Yeah.
Love it.
Gebeddo just goes, ugh, and runs around the back of the tree and turns to smoke.
Isn't it the coolest to turn into a fire monster? Wow, I didn't know you could make smoke. I've never even tried doing that.
Yeah, I like being a fire monster. This is great.
All
This
I hear is...
everywhere's so small.
No, you speak primordial.
You speak primordial. You know what he's saying.
and I'm like, yeah, it's great.
Wow, that's super cool. Wow, this is great. I love
Everyone
this.
In
else
response.
hears.
Right. Right.
We should probably take a short rest so you could do that again later.
Okay. How do I
Yeah,
stop this?
I need a rest also.
Oh yeah, short rest for sure.
But like an hour. Or like whatever, how long we've been down here.
Yeah, we'll say if you take a short rest, you can try again to stave off the effects of the Fomorian's curse.
Great. What do I roll? The 20?
I think it's a charisma save.
It is.
You're good.
That fucking face.
It doesn't matter. Keth rolled a 2.
Yeah, you're still very much twisty, brokey leg.
Twisty Brokey leg.
Gebeddo has the zombie walk back towards him and wait.
Oh, that's right. It's a curse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
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 Indeed.
Incidentally, I did read an article about trying to smash diamonds yesterday. So
Rules.
So you feel more
Prepared.
justified?
eh,
Or not?
well, a little less, but it's fine. Apparently, you can smash diamonds.
Absolutely.
It's hard to. You can't cut diamonds.
That's fair.
Damn it! I knew that.
I wish I had turned into like an earth elemental and smashed it because then it would.
well, too late now.
Yeah, I know.
All
well.
right.
Oh.
So you guys take a 15-minute rest, which qualifies as a short rest, and you have revitalized.
Yay! I have.
Do I get all of my spell slots back now?
You actually don't get any of your spell slots back. The only spell slots that you would get back are the 3rd level spell slots, which are your warlock spell slots.
Sweet. And I didn't use any of those.
No, you didn't.
Tight.
Yes, so that's why, even though a lot of times you want to save those for combat, it's actually for more pertinent to use the 3rd level spell slots first. So you just beat the shit out of stuff, and then you're like, okay, quick break. Okay, I got my most powerful attacks back. Great.
Yeah, that's fucking nutty.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh well.
But if you use them, you can't use fly and or the other shit.
Right.
or whatever the other
You're
one
like,
is.
easy come, easy go.
Yep.
Yep.
But you still have your 2 3rd level spell slots anyway, so whatever.
That's true.
All right.
But now, what if I want to find a steed?
That'll take 10 minutes, and it can be whatever kind of. It doesn't have to be a steed. It could be a fucking.
I can't find a
giraffe.
steed though. I used all my 2nd level spell slots.
So you can use any spell slot of a higher level.
Oh, I
As-
guess that's true. Yeah.
Right, so you can still in theory use that, and your 3rd
And get
level
a
spell
better
slots would still come back
steed.
after a short rest.
How do spell slots? Oh, that's so confusing.
How does spell slots work?
Yeah.
Because
Warlock is fucking crazy.
Warlock is fucking crazy, and Paladin is also actually really crazy.
Yeah, a multi-class
Yeah.
warlock is like a weird way to be for any multi-class.
the spell slots.
And for whatever reason, it works very well, like Paladin and Warlock, because they're
Charisma.
both pseudo charisma based, and it's Warlock's 100% charisma based. But
Are the spell slots like? Do they not coexist? Like, do you have like your Paladin spell slots and then your Warlock spell slots, and you can't like.
So they do coexist. You can cast Paladin spells with a Warlock spell slot, and vice versa. The only thing that is separate is how they refresh.
Weird.
So you have your Warlock spell slots, which basically exist separately from your Paladin spell slots. But you can use either slot to cast either type of spell.
Shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right.
But it's only because the Warlock refreshes after a short rest instead of a long rest.
So what's the plan?
Try to take over the world.
You guys have your short rest. You're going to keep going? You're going to rest again? What's up?
Hey, how y'all feeling?
I feel like crap.
I like that Steph is kind of just doing LeBron for Keth. Right? Yeah, it's not that far.
Yeah.
Except
ready.
less cool.
Yeah, subdued LeBron.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm ready.
zombies heading that way. What do you say we follow?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 5 of you head off down this path. And the path, once again, the forest gives way to a large open hallway. Along either side of this hallway are tapestries depicting your the stories of the Many Pennies once again.
Oh no.
You are as you follow down through this pathway, there are more and more of these small pedestals with heirlooms and treasures that seem to reference your path through your journey through all of this. You see like a pack. So you see a crowbar that is behind a thick pane of glass that looks like it's been mangled by some gears. You see just various objects that have come into your lives and left your lives, or
yellow
seem
dust
to be touched
that's
for you in some way.
predominantly
A bag of
display.
yellow dust is just out on display.
A slightly larger bag of yellow dust is next to it.
Burnt leaf.
Go ahead, Gebetto.
Gebetto checks his pocket for the medallion of Caliesto that he pocketed from the... Hold on.
What?
The last room?
The last, similar room.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
But this, the walls are also covered in tapestries that depict your adventures so far. And the hallway continues on. And these halls are empty and quiet.
I think we should just keep going through here because I don't want to meet who I think we might meet. So I guess we keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike.
The 5 of you continue on. And after a few minutes, the wall here gives way to a very different kind of wall. It is you're similarly in a long hallway, but the hallway you can tell a very stark contrast. Not only do the tapestries end, but the stonework is different. It's in a cold feel to the stone, and there's something different about the floor. Like the texture on the floor switches from like a cushy carpet to something sticky. And there is a scent that fills your nostrils that is sour. Definitely something gross. And this place gives you a bad feeling almost immediately.
Asher, did you fart?
What?
I wish I.
Did you fart?
Maybe.
Something smells terrible in here.
Hang on, let me check. And Asher bends down and just starts sniffing around.
Make a nature check.
Oh shit. 22. Was it me?
No, what you smell is the scent of drying blood.
Oh no, that wasn't. That's drying. That's what blood smells like when it dries. Smell it.
Oh.
You know that smell.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, and inside Gebetto's physical memory, he knows the smell, but in his mental memory, he's has no idea where he knows this.
The
smell
limbic
from.
system is all fucked up right now, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
At first, I thought Anthony was describing the smell
Me
of
too.
evil,
Oh.
And so,
The smell of evil.
right.
Nope, drying blood.
Way different.
Is it
The floor seems to be completely covered in drying blood, and it is tacky.
Ew, ugh.
Not like in a...
Oh, my shoes. This is gonna stain.
what else? What else do we see? Just the
The hallway is dark. You don't see a whole lot. However, give me a perception check, everybody.
Perception.
Okay.
What is your perception? 14. I added nothing. I just
23.
11.
20.
23.
Okay, so Gebeddo, Keth, and Asher hear faint voices chanting from down this long hallway and catch a flicker of light from what looks like around a corner.
Na 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 na.
That's the chanting they hear?
Right.
Opens up into an arena. Gebeddo makes the zombie act animated as he's turning the corner.
The zombie waves its arms in time with the chanting.
And
Okay.
tries to and
fucking
Gebeddo's
A.
listening for any reaction.
Okay. I don't think there is one.
Cool. Gebeddo keeps going.
Okay. You turn the corner and you see about half a dozen people kneeling at the feet of a high priest who has his arms out, large robes covering over him, arms out over these people, a dagger in one hand, his palm is bleeding, and laying out in front of him is a sacrifice that they have been carving up. And he is chanting, and so are the people below.
Digging into his heart. Hey, hey, hey.
Keth and Gebeddo, both of you recognize the voice that is coming from this person as Dunglaris.
Fuck that guy.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Hey adventurers, DM Anthony here again. I just want to remind you that there are lots of ways to support the show. Head on over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Tell your friends about the show. Rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Links and more can be found at adventureinc.podbean.com. Thanks everyone, we'll see you next week.
My name's Victor Gooman. Come on down to Victor Gooman's Emporium. I sell everything that's covered in goo. Victor Gooman's Gooman Emporium. We got goo. We
Justin
got
Roiland,
you.
everybody!
They've got
It's
blenders
great.
and goo. They've got toasters and goo. They've got washing machines and goo. They've got refrigerators and goo.
Whatever your goo needs, we got the goo for you.